Mr. Andrews.
Boss, what brings you here?
I want to talk to you about the essay that you handed back at the end of class today. But sir, I just want to ask you how your day's been so far.
So you need something. You're being all polite. All right. Not bad. Just been doing some grading, starting to prepare so I can write the exam for you guys. I had 2 spares. Get away from you troublemakers for a bit. But no, I'm just kidding. I like you guys. But no, it was a pretty okay day. I'm ready for the weekend now. It's Friday. It's good. What about you? How's your day?
It was pretty good, except for when you handed back the test.
Okay. All right. Well, what part of the test do you want to go over? The essay?
Yeah, the essay part, sir.
All right. Well,
when you gave the test back at the end of class, I wasn't able to talk to you about it then. But now that I'm here, I want to talk to you about a few things. I feel like that you didn't see all the good points of my essay, and you really dug deep on my heart, the stuff I didn't do well on.
All right. Well, I guess I'll take another look at it.
Here
My door's always open for the students. All right. Well, without even starting to read it, you forgot your name.
Sir,
and the date.
Your tests are so long, though. I don't have time for all that stuff.
It's just we cover a lot of content, but time management. But okay. Anyways, you didn't do proper paragraph format here. You kind of just did one big paragraph. That's under communication marks. I have to take marks away for that. You got to do a proper essay format.
Okay.
But and then for some of these main points I'm looking at that. You didn't really fully elaborate. You kind of would say it. I'm not saying they weren't wrong. They were good points, but you didn't really explain enough. Not enough examples.
Sir, you never stated that we had to do a normal essay format during the test or in the review package. I feel like I elaborated on all my points enough, and I shouldn't have lost as many marks as you gave me.
Well, you're grade 11 now, you should probably know that essay format, but I guess I can take some responsibility there and fully tell you guys it was a pretty big test, I'll admit that. But I'll give you some points back under a few circumstances. I don't exactly appreciate you coming in here and kind of blaming me for all this. As a student, you should have studied enough that you could have explained your points a bit more in terms of elaboration. And you say the tests are really long, but I feel like if you truly knew the content and paid attention in class, you could have had enough time to get all your stuff across, or at least to a better quality than what you did originally.
Sir, I'm not trying to be a bad guy here. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page on what I wrote. I studied a lot for this test. I was really went really hard for this test, and I just want to make sure that I'm rewarded for my actions.
All right. Well, I appreciate the initiative here, but even if you did study a lot, I have to admit, sometimes in class, you don't pay attention or take a lot of notes or participate. You always, you sit in the back right corner with, some of your friends, and you guys kind of like to chat and, goof around a lot. I'm okay with always socializing in class, but, that's what lunch is mainly for. When you're in class, you should be paying attention, you should be taking notes, asking questions, and you can't really, if you want these grades, you got to be paying attention in class. That's a huge part of it overall. But, I'm assuming you want these grades. You seem to be showing it, but, with your classroom behavior, you're not. So, I gotta ask you, what do you want from this class? Not even just this class, all your classes. What do you want right now in school?
I want to get good grades to impress my parents and so I can get into a good university. I'm really doing it for them because they sent me to St. Michael's College School.
Got a lot of pressure on your parents there. Okay, yeah.
And it's a lot of money, and I know I'm trying to do the best for them, and it's what they want, it's what I want. And I am doing well in all these classes, except this one, because I got a lot of my friends in this class, just so happened that's how they put it together.
Once again, you're saying it's their fault that you're not doing well. You gotta take some initiative yourself here.
I know, sir, but you only call on the smart kids in the class. You never ask in the back right corner. You kind of ignore us back there.
I don't ignore you guys. They got their hands up. If you guys had your hand up, I'd definitely call on you. And, if I do call, and you already know, because when I was in high school, it happened to me all the time. If I was zoned out, a teacher calls me, I don't know the answers. I don't want to embarrass you guys. But, all right, you know what? I get that. I do appreciate you coming to talk to me, taking the initiative here, and making good choices. But, so, choices like coming to talk to me, this is good, it'll help you in your high school career. So, let's make a plan for how we can get those grades up. So, first of all, definitely got to move you away from your friends.
Yeah, I agree, sir. They're a distraction to me. Yeah. And I just don't focus in class because of that.
Yeah, lunch is for socializing. You'll sit, we'll just move you to the other side. You don't have to sit in the front row or anything like that. But, so we'll move you, and, you just gotta make sure you're studying, and it'll help, and yeah, just make sure actually, the one thing I do need you to do is participate more in class because you're very not quiet kid. Like you're always talking, I guess, to your friends, but you don't really talk about the stuff. Like if you're ever confused on a concept, you just ask the question. I'll be able to help you, and that's what will help you when it comes to the essays and the tests. You'll be able to explain a bit more. Plus, what I know, I'm not taking favorites always, but if you participate in a lot in the class and I feel you have a good understanding, I might be a bit more lenient when it comes to grading, rather than
Okay.
just,
So, sir, I think that one day in class that we should just move me right away, right to the front row. That's where I'm going to do my best work. That's where I am in all my other classes.
Okay.
I'm going to try and study harder for these tests. Maybe, if I come in the day before, is it possible that maybe I get a few hints?
Yeah,
maybe a better
my door's always open. I always have extra help
Yeah.
after school. If you
And
want
you're
to
very
come in.
approachable, sir, and I really enjoy that about you.
Well, thank you. My wife says the same thing. But, yeah, so if you ever need help, my door's always open. And I think this is going to help moving you away. And then, just making sure you take all the notes in class, always paying attention. I know class can be a little, as a history teacher here, it can be maybe boring to students at times. But actually, a lot of it is interesting. I feel like you'd be interested if you actually, pay attention fully. So, yeah, it sounds like a plan, You seem to be taking responsibility here and making good choices. And I think it's going to pay off. I think if you, follow this plan, you'll be able to do better. And your grades will be where you want them to be.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm sorry for fully blaming you and
Hey,
coming at you right at
No
the
problem.
bat.
When you're angry, you make bad choices. I do the same thing.
Thank you. Thanks for helping me figure this out, sir.
No problem, Ross Boss.
I'll make sure to make better choices next time and for the rest of the year.
Hey, that's great. All right, I'll see you tomorrow in class.
All right, bye, sir.
Monday. Have a nice weekend.
Yeah, you too.